Good afternoon, students. See, yesterday I left here only, I think. Uh, there are three special values: empty, null, and error. Empty, null, and error. So, what is empty? What is null? And what is the error? We'll see here. Empty is a special value which returns empty value for a variant variable if it is not assigned. Empty is a special value. It returns what? Empty value for a variant variable. A variable whose data type is variant. Why variant? Because variant supports any kind of data. So any kind of data. If it is initialized, it is not empty. If it is not initialized, then empty will work. Next, see here. Next is null. Next is yours is null. See here. Next is students is null. Now, what is this is null? Sorry, it's not is null, it is only null. It is only what? Null. Now, what is null? See here, null value is assigned to database application. Null value is assigned to database application for a object reference to the database. For a object reference to the database. Null value is assigned to a database application for an object reference to the database. Reference to the database. Next is what? Next is error. Next special value is what? Error. It is used for database error. It is used for what? Database errors. It is used for database errors. Now, when you are using this, see these three special values. Empty is what? Empty is used for variables, normal variables. Empty is used for normal variables. Here, null. Null value is assigned to database applications for an object reference to the database. For an object reference to the database. Once again, hello. ವಿನಯ್ ಹೇಳಿ ನಾನು ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ Once again making the session. See here, there are three special values: empty, null, and error. Empty is a special value which returns empty value for a variant variable if it is not assigned. Empty is a special value, okay, which used for a variant variable if it is not assigned. Null value is a assigned to database application for a object reference to the database, for a object reference to the database. Error, it is used for database errors. Now how we are using this here, when you are using this one, I'll show you. So remaining you can write. See, you should use with if statement. And what happens here, on is comes in C language, C++ you have studied is alpha, is beta, like that. Is empty. If is empty, then suppose some variable A, B, C, D, whatever it is, then what you can use, what, print. Suppose one message print what it is, what it is empty, or variable is empty. I can write variable is empty or it is empty. That's all. It is what, empty here. Next is what, end if. Now same thing if you want to write for second one. So what we will do here, see, now second one I want to take the example for null. What we will do here, just one small change here, is empty is there. Just is instead of empty, what will come, null will come. Remaining everything will be there. Just you will write what here, it is null. Similarly, I'm not doing the third one. In note, you should do this. Error. For error, what we'll do? Here again, same thing. If will be there. Is here, what will be there? Instead of empty or null, what it will be? Error. And what will type? It is an error, or it is error. End if. That's all. So this is what your, these three special values. Like that, three more are there here. Three more are there here. Is numeric, is date, is array. Is numeric means total 6 special values are there. Total 6 special values are there. For each you should write example. Is numeric returns true if argument is optional. Returns what? True. It is boolean here. It is what? It is boolean here. What it does? If the argument is true, so if it is true, if the argument is optional, returns true if argument is valid date. Means here argument is optional means what? Numeric. If the argument is numeric, you can write here instead of optional, the argument is numeric. Date if the argument is valid date. Array returns true if the argument is an array. Now again, how will write this example here? So control V, again I'll change here. Is what I'll take, any one I'll take here. So is what I'll do here, is numeric variable. Then what we'll write here, it is what, it is students numeric. That's all. So similarly like this, what you can write, is date. Similarly you can write is array. Mind it, these special values does not work without is. Actually it is what, actually it is numeric only. Actually it is what, actually it is numeric only. Actually it is date only. Actually it is what, array only. But here prefix what is coming, for special value is should come. For special value what should come, is should come. For special value what should come, is should come. And when you are using it, it should be used with if statement. If the function, then variable, then the message. So you should complete this. For date, what we'll do here, is date will come, here date will write. Is array, what will do, is array will come, here what will write, array will write. That's all. So this is your special value. So again, one 5 marks question will come, explain the special values. You should tell, mainly there are 3 special values: empty, null, error. Then you should explain empty. Empty is used when a variant variable is not assigned or initialized. Null value is assigned to the database application. Error, it is used for database errors. Next, numeric. What happens? Numeric returns if the argument is numeric. Date if the argument is valid date. Is array if the argument is an array. Now, see here what happens. Next is what? Scope of what? Next is scope and lifetime of a variable. Scope word you have studied earlier. Scope word you have studied earlier. Where you have studied the word scope? You have studied in C++. Here another 5 marks question they'll ask. Scope and lifetime of a variable. See, in VB there are different type of scopes. Actually, there are 3 type of scopes in VB. One is local. There are 3 type of scopes in Visual Basic. One is what? Local. Another one is what? Global. One is local type. Another one is what? Global type. Another one is what? Static type. Another one is what? Static type. So, when a variable is declared in a procedure, means inside a block. In a procedure means inside a block. It is called local variable. Again, I tell scope of a variable is 3: local, global, and static. If a variable is declared within a block, then it is called what? Local variable. How we'll see here? We'll take what? We'll take one example. Private sub what? Command one underscore what students click. Now, so here what will come? I'm use some variable. Suppose dim a as integer. So now see here. Now here what will come? N sub. Now see, it's a local variable. It's a local variable. It is declared within a procedure. Global, what I'll do? Same thing. I'll take here. See, same. I'll take here. Control C. But before the definition, I'll tell you the example. I'll make first. I'll change here. Before that, global. When a variable is declared in the entire application, when the variable is declared in the entire application, then it is called what? Global variable. The entire application can be what? Means the lifetime of the variable will be for the entire application. So when how you are declaring that variable, when you are declaring that global variable, what will happen here? See, control X, it will be outside the block so that it can be used for the entire application. Means anything. Now dim, instead of dim, what will come? I'll use, suppose here, public. What? Dim is not required here. Public A as integer. Now what will happen? See, this public can be used for this command 1. Now suppose I'll use another here. See, control C, I'll make here. Now here control V. Here I'll make it command 2. Suppose I'll make it command 2. Now what will happen here? See, this one, this A. Now this A can be used here also. So suppose here I have declared one variable dim C as integer. Now here what I have done, C is equal to A, and here what I have done, I have initialized here C. Suppose A as integer. Now I made A is equal to 10. Now what will happen here? A can be small or capital. VB is, it is not case sensitive. Now what will happen? So this A can be used in command 1 also. Here I'll do suppose another thing. Dim what? D as integer. Now here what I'll do, for D is equal to, again for D again I'll use A. See here, A is getting used for D in one procedure, one block, one event procedure, command 2. Again same A is going to get used in what? Command 1 also. So this is global, means how many you want, how many blocks, in that it can be used. But if it is local, it will work for only one block. If it is local, it will work, see here, it will work, this A will work only for command 1, it is local. Global, it can be used for entire application. And one more thing is there, I told you one .bas, you can remember one kind of file, bash file. is standard modules. Standard modules. That is also global. This is also why that BAS has come. BAS is one type of file extension. I taught you some different extensions like .frm, .bpp, like that. So what will happen here? .bas. So here file is standard module. This is also global, can be used for entire application, can be used for what? Entire application means entire VB project. Now third one, static. To preserve the value of a local variable, it must be declared with static keyword. To preserve the value of a local variable, to preserve the value of a local variable, it must be declared with static keyword. Earlier you have studied the static storage classes in C language, static, auto, register. To preserve the value of a local variable, it must be declared as a keyword what? It must be declared as a keyword what? Student, static here. Now see, so static is what? Static is a keyword. Static is what, students? Now static is a keyword here. Now what? To preserve the value, what value of the variable? Which variable? Local variable. Local variable means it will come inside the private sub end sub. Definitely it will come inside what? This private sub and end sub. It's a local variable. To preserve it, what is required? What should be there? The keyword static should be used here. Next is what? So this is the scope and lifetime of variables. Scope and lifetime of variables. So here in scope and lifetime, how many are there? 3 are there. So they'll explain the scope and lifetime of global variable. Sorry, of a variable or Visual Basic applications. So you should tell there are 3: local, then global, and then what? Then static. You should give the example of local, I gave. You should give the example of global, I gave. So global, you saw dim keyword does not come. Public, even in static also what happens? The dim keyword does not come. For static, you should use the keyword what? Static. To preserve the value of a local variable, it must be declared with the keyword static. Static grand total as double. Next is what? Next is important topic, constants. Constants, a very important topic here. What is that? Constant here. Before that, once again, I'll take out this. Now see, what is constants? Any fixed values which does not change during execution of a program is called constant. Any fixed values. So another 5 marks question here, because in VB 2 type of constant we study. This is the third topic where we should see any any value of any fixed values, which does not change during the execution of a program is called what? Called constant. Like see here, pi value 3.141, you know. So in entire program what will happen? The pi value is not going to get changed. In the entire program what will happen? The pi value is not going to get changed. Now what happens here? There are two type of constants. There are two types of constants. There are two type of constants. One is system defined constants. So first I'll go for User defined constant. What you know, what you have studied earlier. User defined constants. And another is system defined constant. So I'll come later on there. First I'll go for user defined constant. Then I'll teach you system defined constant. So for user defined constant, what happens? One keyword is used, const. Then what? Constant name. Then what? Constant. What, students? Name as data type. As what? Type. Type means what? Type is the return type. Equal to what? Value. Equal to what? Value. In one line only you should write it. You should write it in one line only, because the size have increased. So see here, constant. Constant is a keyword. The name of the constant as type is equal to what? Value. So as type is optional here. As type is optional. See here, as type. So as type is optional. Means how it is, I can write like this. See here, I can write like this, students. CONST, constant pi is equal to 3.141, or else I can write like this, CONST, then what? Pi as DOUBLE is equal to 3.141. Both are valid. But here, this as double is optional. Which is optional here? This as double. It is not compulsory here. Where? In VB. Now, this is what your user defined constant. It is what? User defined constant. And one more thing is there here. There can be some global constant. You can use, this is one part. Another is what? Global constant. This is first part, what I told you. And this is what? Second part here, students. This is your first part. Which one? This part. This one, what I told you. Now the second part is what? Global constant. So in the global constant, what happens? The keyword what is used? Public. Then the keyword is constant. Then what? Then a valid key. So suppose public constant, then constant name. Constant what? Name equal to what? Value. Equal to what? Value. So what you can do here, same thing. You can use like this, public const, then what? Pi is equal to 3.141. What is the difference between first one and second one? This again, how we have studied local and global variables, like that here. It can be used for entire program. This can be used for what, students? In an entire program it can be used. This is what your which constant? User defined constants. Now I'll go for the second category. This is your first one, user defined constant. There are two types. In first one only two things I taught you. One is local constant, another is global constant. Next, another important thing is what? In VB, system constant. There is what? System constant, which you have seen earlier. Yesterday I taught you VB integer, VB null, all those things. So what is system constant? See, Visual Basic constants. What happens here? Visual Basic constants used to define, Visual Basic constants are used to define various argument of methods. Various argument means here variables, arguments of what? Methods. Argument of methods. What is that methods? I'll tell you there. Argument of methods for different control properties. For different, control means tool, control properties. What is this? What is this argument? Now see here, I've used one checkbox here. What I've used? checkbox. You know checkbox, earlier I showed you. So earlier I showed you there in VB toolbox, checkbox is there. So what is your checkbox? So once again I'll show you here. See, now then again I'll go back there. Now see, now I've taken this checkbox here. See students, I've taken the checkbox here. Now, so I'll increase the font size here. Suppose you can see this is checkbox. Now here I can tick. So if I, not now, if I run it, now I'll run this. Now see, this is checked. I'll make this. So this is 0 and this is 1. This is 0. This is 1. This is system constant for this tool. This is only argument of methods. This is only mentioned here. See, check one dot value is equal to 0 means what? It is not ticked. Not ticked means not checked. Ticked means what? Not checked. Check one dot value means what? Check one dot value means this one. Which one? Here this is. Check one dot value is equal to 1 means it is what? It is checked. Check one dot value means it is checked. Okay. Now same thing can be written in another way. Check one dot value is equal to VB checked. Check one dot value is equal to VB unchecked. Check one dot value is equal to same thing. This means what? This means 1. This means what? This means 0. So you can write this also, VB unchecked. You can write VB checked also. Ticked means checked, means 1. So either you can use this word VB, system constant. Yesterday, see, you saw VB null, VB empty, VB integer, system constants you saw. Like that here, it is there. So what? This is your system constant and the argument is this. Value is the what? Property of the control. Control means tool. What is tool? Checkbox. Check 1 and the value is 0. The value is 1. So this is what your system constant. If you tick, it is 1. Constant value will be 1 or VB checked also 1. Unchecked means 0 there. Now, what is this? This is your which constant? System constant. So these are the two things. What students? User defined constants and in VB what is there? System constant. User defined constant, it is local global. System constant, there are different tools. We have used only one tool. Many tools it will be applied. Only I have taken one tool checkbox. I have taken one tool checkbox. There I have applied this system constant. Ticked means what? Checked means value is 1. If it is not ticked, the value is what? 0 there. Next, a very, very important topic is operators. Next is operators. So 5 marks question. You have studied in C++ also different operators like that. Here also operators are there. In Visual Basic, there are 3 category of operators. In Visual Basic, there are 3 category of operators. So there are 3 category of what students? Operators. The first operator is arithmetic operator. The second operator is relational or comparison operator. Relational or comparison operator. The third operator is what? Logical operator. The third operator is what? Logical operator. Now, arithmetic operator. Now, the first one is what? Arithmetic operator. Now, see, what is this arithmetic operator? For that, what is there? See, operator, what is the name of the operator? We'll see. Symbol will see, usage will see, output will see. First is exponent. The first arithmetic operator is called what? Exponent. That is actually exponentiation. Exponentiation. So exponent operator, for that we use this symbol. See, this one. You can use C in shift key. You can use shift key. This means what? If I declare like this, dim, see here, A as what? Integer, comma, B as integer. Now what I'll do here, A is equal to 10 and PB is not case sensitive. Anything you can write. B is equal to 10. Now what I'll write, if I write like this, A is power, then what? B, then B, or capital small, anything you take. So what will be the output of this? What? 10, see here now. So 10, 10, it will be huge. I'll reduce this. So 10, 2 I'll take. So now 10 to the power of 2 means what? 10 square. So what will be the output? 100. So it is used for what? Power. Exponential is used for what? Power. Same thing you have used in C++ by using one function. I can remember, I think POW. You can remember one function POW. Here you are using this symbol, what? Exponent symbol for the power. Next is unary. This is called unary negation. You have used unary operator in C++. Negation. Unary negation means it is used for only minus. It is used only for minus, like this. See here. Print, suppose minus m. Minus m. Now, suppose m value is 10. M value is what? 10. Now, what will happen here? M will become what? Minus 10. Next, multiplication operator, as usual, you know. Multiplication operator, students, you know, star. I'm not giving example here. You can write your own example here. I think 5 star, m star n, take any value. Division also, you know. Division, here there are two operators. Normal division. So the normal division, okay, and one more is there, integer division. Another is there here, integer division, forward slash and backward slash. Normal division will work for what? Any values. Any values like m by n. Now here what will happen? M is equal to suppose 10.2 and n is equal to suppose 5. It will work. The result will be whatever it is. Integer division, see the slash is changing, which is not there in any other programming language. See, the slash operator only is changing here. This is only for integer. Means here this will not work. Which one? This 10.2 and suppose 5.3. This will not work. You should take like this only here. What you should take for integer division? You should take like this. M is equal to suppose 10 and n is equal to suppose 2. So result will be what? 5. 10 by 2 is 5. The result will be what here? 5. There you can calculate what will be the result. 10.2 divided by 5.3 calculator. But here you cannot take fraction values because it will work only for integer. Modulus operator. Modulus operator here, mod. In C++, what you use? You use for modulus operator what? This for modulus operator you use I think star itself you use for modulus operator. Means some different thing you use. Here mod keyword should come. Now I'll write like this. Print. What is modulus operator? It finds the remainder. I'll write print what? Print 10 mod 3. So 10 mod 3 is what? So what it will be? 1. The remainder. If you divide 10 by 3, 3 3s are 9. Remainder will be what? 1. So remaining next addition operator is plus. You know addition operator. So already the addition operator you know plus, subtraction operator minus. So unary subtraction is different, binary subtraction is different. This is binary subtraction, that is unary subtraction. Both I showed you there, both were there. Some values you can take and you can show the example there. So this is what your, this is your this one, which operators? This is your in numeric operators. This is your, sorry, arithmetic operators. This is your arithmetic operators. And one more thing is there here. One more operator is used for concatenation. Concatenation. That is what? Ampersand. Here ampersand is not for address. Ampersand is used for concatenation. Like I can write like this. See, M is equal to SDC and N is equal to CLG. Now I can write what? M ampersand what? N. M ampersand N. So what it will give? It will give SDC CLG. It will give what? SDC and CLG. After what? After concatenation. So ampersand is used for what? Concatenation here. Okay, this is for what? Subtraction operator. So these are the arithmetic operator here. Which are the arithmetic operators, students? So the arithmetic operators are exponential, unary negation, multiplication. What is new for you? Integer division. Modulus earlier you have used. Okay, arithmetic also old, addition also, not arithmetic here, addition, sorry. That is called arithmetic addition. Arithmetic arithmetic addition, subtraction, concatenation is new here. Ampersand is used for what? Not address. Ampersand is used for concatenation. Next is relational operator. Next category is relational operator or comparison operator. So for relational operator, what comes? You know the relational operators various. So the relational operator again, what? See, it comes like this. The relational operators. So here, how it comes? Same thing here. So name of the operator will take this. So operator, symbol, usage and output. Operator, symbol, usage and what? Output here. Now relational operator already have studied here. You know the relation operators. Same relation operators comes here. Which are the relational operators here? The relational operator is what? Equal. The relational operator is equal. Next, the relational operator is not equal. The relational operator is not equal. So, relational operator, whichever relational operator you have studied earlier, everything you should use here. So, for equal to, what will write? The symbol is what? For equal to, the symbol is equal to like this. You can write like this, what? Suppose x is equal to 2. So, here what? X is equal to 2 means it is comparing, not equal. So not equal means what? Here in VB for not equal, this comes C. In C, what you have used? For C, for not. For C, see here the not equal to is like this. In C, you have used like this. See, you have used what? You have used exclamatory symbol and equal to. Here it is not allowed. Okay. So here this is only not equal to is doing like this. Less than and greater than. So if I write like this A, and this means what? A is not equal to what? B. Next, less than. Next is what? Less than. So what is the symbol? Less. The symbol is what? This cannot be used independently. You should use with if statement. A is less than. So either it should be true, A is less than 2. It should be true, suppose. Now, similarly, what will come? Greater than. Similarly, what will come, students? Greater than. So you should write greater than. How will write? I'm not writing. Next, what will come? Less than equal to. Next, what will come? Less than equal to. Less than equal to. So what you will do here? You will write what? Same thing here. Less than what? Equal to. So here again, I will write A is less than equal to 2. So again, it should be true or false. Our target will be to make true. Like that, greater than equal to will come. I'm not writing. You should write greater than equal to. I'm keeping blank. You should write it. Greater than equal to. Now, one more operator is there. Object equivalence. I'll teach you later on. Object equivalence. Object equivalence. This operator is. The operator I'll teach you later on is. Okay, the operator is what? Is. So it is used for object like this. A is what? A is equal to B, like this somewhere. Okay, so it should be true. So I'll show you there. This is a new for you. It is called equivalence. Equivalence means comparison. Equivalence means comparison. You should fill this. See, greater than equal to. I have not written that. Greater than equal to. There. You should write it off here. What will come? Greater than equal to. An example also, and you should write. The target should be true. So this is what your which operators? The relational operators. Relational operators. Next we'll go for what? Next we'll go for the third category. The third category is what, students? The third category is logical operator. Here only three operators are. Logical operator. Now, see here, logical operator means what? You should write the definition. See, relational operator, what will tell here? Relational operator used to form relational expression. Relational operator is used to form relational expression. Definition you should tell. Directly I started here. You should tell that relational operator used to form what? Relational expressions. Relational expressions should be true or false. Should be true or false during runtime. During runtime. Definition you should tell. Similarly, what will tell for arithmetic operators? Arithmetic operators are used for what? Arithmetic calculation. Arithmetic operators are used for what? It is used for arithmetic operations. Operations. Now, what? Next, we'll go for the definition of which operator. We'll go for the definition of which operator? Logical operator. So, what is the purpose of logical operator? Logical operators are used to combine two or more logical expressions. Logical operators, what it does? Logical operators used to combine two or more logical operations. Two or more logical operations. Next, here. Now we'll see which are the operators here. Again, I'll create the table here. I'm going to create the table here. In the table, what will be there? Operator will be there. And right side, what will be there? Symbol will be there. Now operator, logical not. The operator is what? Logical not. Now the next operator is what? Logical and. You know the operators? Logical and, logical or, then what? Logical XOR. Logical XOR. Then logical what? Logical XNOR is not there. Only XOR and not here. This XOR or no, and not. XOR, then logical OR is there. Logical OR is there. And two more operators are there here. Logical implication. Implication. And one more is there. Logical equivalence. Logical, this is used for scientific calculations. Equivalence. Equivalence. Logical physics, you have studied the word equivalence. Logical word equivalence. Now, so not, you know, not operator is what? Here the keyword, the symbol is not, not like C++, and a and d only is the keyword. XOR, XOR itself is the word. You cannot use not here. See, this is not allowed here. This is not allowed. This is there in C++. Logical, this is OR only. Implication, see, implication is like this. See, implication in mathematics will use na implies. In mathematics will use na, here double arrow will come. One more arrow comes here. So implies like this. Equivalence is like this. See here. Equivalence like this, equal to, and below that, see here 3 means one more dash if you take here. The dash should come below. Means exactly it is not coming here. I'll show you. Wait. Here. Now I'll take dash here. Where? Here. Now, so means no space should be there here. See, it should be like this. Means it is not visible here. 3 means 3 equal to's. What I mean to say, 3 equal to should be there here. There should be here below one more should be there. 3. That is called equivalence. See, equivalence and implication we are not going to use in our normal applications. Implication implies we use in mathematics. Equivalence is used for comparison. This is not equivalence. 3 comes there. What comes here? 3 comes here. If the symbol is there here, I could have showed you the equivalent symbol here. I don't know the equivalent symbol is there or not here. In MS Word, that symbol is there, equivalence. It is there here. See, I'll show you now. Insert. So, see here, this is your equivalence. See, this is called what? Equivalence. And here implies means double arrow. This you can understand. Implies means what? Here, what? Which is your implies? Where the double arrow should be there here. That is called what? Implies. For mathematics, we'll use that. For mathematical calculation, we are going to use that. Yeah, same thing, this only, but double arrow should be there. This is used for what? Mathematical calculation. Now, not. So, if I write like this here, what? Not of what? 5. It will do not of 5. Then, if I write 5 and what? 4. It will find out the and of 5 and 4. Similarly, 5x or what? 4. You should find out this. What will be the result of this? Now, or is there. 5 or 4. Okay. For these two, no examples. Now, not of 5 will be how much? So, 5 will convert to what? So, here see 8, 4, 2, 1. So 5 means it will become what? 5 is BCD. This is you have studied in electronics. 0, 1, 0, 1. So BCD. 5 will get converted to binary. 0, 1, 0, 1. So now what will happen here? Not means it will become like this. See here. Zeros becomes 1, 1, 0, 1, 0. So what is your 1, 0, 1, 0? 10. So the output will be what? So if you perform here, not of what? So not of 5. If you perform not of what? 5. The result is what? The output is what? The output is 10. You should show like this. Now and 5 and 4. What will be the and of 5 and 4? So suppose and 5 and 4. So we'll see again for 5. What? This is your 5. And for 4, what will come? For 4, it will come like this. For 4, it will come like this. See, students. For 4, it is 0, 1, 0, 0. Means how compiler works here. This you should not. You should write the result about how the result is coming. Now, what will happen here? AND gate truth table will be compared here. What will be compared? AND gate truth table. You know the AND gate truth table? So, what is the truth table of AND? For truth table of AND says what? 0, 0. Means what? 0, 0 is 0. Then what? So 0, 1 is also what? 0. 1, 0 is also 0. Where it is 1, 1? Only for 1, 1. Only for 1, 1. It is what? 1. Now what will happen here? See these two. 4 and 5. This is your what? This is your 4. Now what will be the result? 0, 0 is 0. 1, 1 is what? 1, 1 is 1. As per the truth table, again 0, 0 is what? 0. 1, 0 is also 0. So 0, 1, 0, 0. So output will be 4. Means what here? So if you perform what? If you perform AND of 5 and 4 as per truth table, what the compiler will do? It will calculate. In C, C++ also you got the output like this only. It will give the output as 4. Now, if you perform XOR, if you perform XOR of 5 and 5 and 4, if you perform XOR, now for XOR, what will happen? The truth table will change. The value of 5 and 4 is same only binary values. But what will change there? The output result you got here 4. But for XOR, you will not get the result same. Why? For XOR, this truth table will change. For XOR, what it is? Exclusive OR. 0 0 is 0, 0 1 means that you should find out. I'll not do it. I'm not going to do it. As per the truth table, first what you should do, this is internally compiler is doing. You can write the output directly, but how it is coming, if Viva external asks, or you can tell this, you should learn this. So XOR, you should write the truth table of XOR. You should convert 5 to BCD. You should convert 4 to BCD. Then you should compare this. Now you should compare what? 0 0 means 5 and 4 what? LSB means the first digit, then second digit, second bit, not digit, second bit, then first bit of 5 will be compared with first bit of 4, second bit of 5 will be compared with second bit of 4. Why? So that truth table it is there like this. This is first bit, this is second bit. Okay, first bit of first number, second bit of first bit of second number, like this it will compare, and this is giving the result here. So like this you should find out what you should write here, what will be the truth table of XOR, what will be the truth table of OR. Implication and equivalence is not required here. Now next is what? Next is one 2 marks thing they give. What is REM statement? What do you mean by REM statement? What is REM statement in Visual Basic? REM means what? Remark. REM statement is REM is a keyword. REM is a keyword in Visual Basic. REM is a keyword in Visual Basic which is used for command and ignored by the compiler. Ignored by the what? Compiler. Ignored by the compiler. So means it is a comment. Now if I write like this, REM, okay, and what I can put here, REM, addition of two numbers. Addition of two numbers. See, earlier I taught you one more thing also we can do. We can use the single code also. And again you can write like this. Addition of two numbers. Both are comment here. For both green color will come. For both green color will come. Okay, you can use single quote here. Single quote only left side, only one side. Or else you can use this keyword what? REM. You can use this keyword REM. Both are same here. REM means remark. Means it's a comment. REM means remark. It is a comment here. So what? You can give an example here. That's what? Addition of two numbers like this. And you can write the program also. No need to write the program for 2 marks. Okay. So here. Now what is this your? This is your what? Today's topics here. Next day we'll go for control statements. We'll study different if and all. So today what we studied, once again glance. I taught you what today? I taught you first what? The special values. You have learned special values like null, error, then is numeric, is date, is array. Means for everything is should be their prefix. These are the special value. Main special value is what? Null, error, and empty. Next, you have learned what? Scopes, local variable, global variable, and what? Static. Next, what you have learned? Constants. There are two constants, user defined constants and what? System constant. Next, what you have learned? Operators, arithmetic operators, then what? Relational operators, logical operators. Then one REM. REM is used for remark. So students, I am going to end the session here. So thank you. You should write the notes. You have any doubt, you can ask me. Thank you.